The son of Madira constituency is still regretting on why he supported President Ruto. The result of the truth divorce between truth and human beings can be most graphically observed in politics today. Let the rebellion begin in Kenya Kwanza, because from principles is derived probability, but truth uncertainly is obtained only from facts. This is Ruto and Gachagua's regime. Never had any agenda for Kenyans right from the start, as the battle of rebellion between the deputy president and the president begin. Furthermore, the news report again we are receiving is that Rigathi Gachagua was also denied Airfoce as he switched off his phone after being blocked from using the Airfoce. Yesterday, for those who watch the news, I analyzed Yoweri Museveni, his visit station to the country, and I said that Yoweri Museveni was going to visit Ruto, which he did so, and Raila Odinga, which you saw yesterday. I didn't mention Rigathi Gachagua. Why? It's because we saw Hon Musalia Mudavadi, who received Yoweri Museveni. And I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, that for those who have been in politics or any other government function, some years back, the deputy president was the one who used to receive any prominent leader visiting the country. But Kenya Kwanza administration have changed this scenario, and we are now seeing Musalia Mudavadi have been handed more powers to any government function. Furthermore, yesterday, Raila Odinga and Kipchumba Murkomen were the ones who escorted Yoweri Museveni back to his country in Uganda. This can confirm to you that Rigathi Gachagua and the head of state, that is President Ruto, are no longer having good relationship. As if that is not enough, this video is going to testify whatever we are talking about, this harsh revenge imagining between Rigathi Gachagua and Ruto. So Rigathi is complaining that his houses in Karen, Nairobi and Mombasa have been neglected for 15 years. Those who are working under the deputy president administration, some of them are using taxis. Rigathi wants cars in order for these people to use. He wants new cars. And this neglection is now being observed by millions of Kenyans.
Now, the office of the Deputy President has confirmed that it has sought hundreds of millions of shillings in budgetary provision for the purchase of new cars and the refurbishment of his Harambee Annex office and official residences in Karen and Mombasa. It, however, disputed the figures published in media reports on Wednesday, and which were informed by the appearance of Principal Administrative Secretary Patrick Mwangi before the National Assembly's Committee on Administration and Internal Security. Mwangi was tasked with providing a justification for the DP's budgeted expenditure for the financial year starting in July. Now, According to the head of the Deputy Presidential Communication Service, Njeri Rugene, the Deputy President's office has sought 100 million shillings for the purchase of motor vehicles and 300 million shillings for the renovation of the Deputy President's Harambee House Annex office and his official residences in Karen and Mombasa. Now, the justification provided by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's office is that the Harambee House Annex office and Mombasa residents have been neglected for the last 15 years and therefore pose a safety and security risk. The justification provided for the purchase of new cars is that the office has been relying on old and refurbished vehicles that are costly to maintain and compromise service delivery. Mwangi yesterday told MPs that those working for the Deputy President have been using their personal cars and taxis for official business. In February, the Auditor General revealed the office of...
It is still Zion again. Welcome all to our YouTube channel, and I want to take this 1 second just to say hi and appreciate you so much for your great support through your subscriptions and also like that you offer to this channel. Let's proceed. But before we proceed, if this might be your first time watching me as on Kenya TV YouTube channel, just take a 1 second and click that notification bell and subscribe to our channel. Please, if you do so, we will appreciate you so much. Let's proceed. The son of Madira constituency is now feeling the pinch which President Ruto felt during Uhuru Kenyatta's regime. I want to ask you a simple question, ladies and gentlemen. Is it necessary for the office of the Deputy President to have new cars? And is it necessary for the houses of the Deputy President based in Nairobi and Mombasa to be renovated? And all this total is 1.2 billion costly. So it will force Kenyans to pay another tax for Rigiji mwenyewe for him to enjoy as the Deputy President. I don't want to dwell much on this, but my main concern is, why do you think Ruto have now turned wild and denying Rigathi Gachagua this move? Because obvious is the one who is now behind this. Let us not lie to ourselves. Number one, our country is having what we call economic crisis. During inauguration at Kasarani 2022, after 2022 August general election, Rigathi Gachagua stood publicly and break the record by saying that the country was left empty coffers. It was left empty coffers under Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's administration. And by that time, it was Uhuru Ruto. This is a clear confirmation that the government has money. But there are those who are just having time to squander billions of money on their own benefit and neglecting Kenyans. Because, for instance, if they can have 1.2 billion Kenyan shillings on the budget of the Deputy President, this 1.2 billion could have been enough to rescue Kenyans who suffered during the flood. I mean, let us just be frank on this move. 1.2 billion is enough to even cater for bills for every Kenyan. But it is only budgeted for one person. If the Deputy President can be budgeted for 1.2 billion, What about the president? It means that the current National Treasury, who is in charge, cannot understand whatever is doing under the National Treasury administration. If he can allow this to take place in our country, then it lies for Kenyans that there is no money under his treasury administration. And back to the analysis of today. Why do you think there is split between the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Ruto? I want to finalize by saying, because so many people have seen this, we remember Rigathi Gachagua skipped KICC, I said it. We saw him skipping tree planting. We saw him yesterday not attending Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's function. He didn't even greet Museveni. He's nowhere to be seen for 7 consecutive days. But that is none of our business. I don't want to dwell much. But the main reason why all this are happening is because Rigathi Gachagua revived 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. Admist to President Ruto's going against this, because Ruto is not interested on this 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. So that is where the battle begins, because Ruto is not having interest to distribute any resources more to the people of Central. So it is upon you guys to decide the next step. You see, Central people maybe that they are having interest of more resources, but President is not having interest on that. He wants every constituency across the country to receive equal resources, and that is his aim. I want to remind them, please, if you are contributing government resources, remember our brothers and sisters at Turkana. They are suffering more. As much as their MPs who are there are silenced, let me campaign for the people of Turkana. Please, government, consider our brothers and sisters in Turkana. They are also Kenyans. Distribute resources to them every now and then. There is a reason why I have said that. So that is all, and the truth of the matter is that the divorce begins. Let's wait and see if 2027 the same Gachagua is going to reunite together with Ruto. Lakini wameanza mapema, sijui, maybe it is just issue of politics, or because Raila Odinga chipped in, or it will depend. But politics always that way, and such is life. Such is life, ladies and gentlemen. There is no pain we will gain when we see the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Ruto split. Our main concern is that let them deliver agenda or promises to the people across the country. That is what I can say, and that is our aim and dream at this point. But for now, give me your opinion on this move. Bye bye, as we hope to meet on another political discussion.